Other boy reaction. Hey guys, Other Boy Reactions here. Alright, we are back with Shameless Season 5, Episode 9, Carl's First Sentencing. Yeah, first sentencing. My god, there's gonna be a long line for this kid. If you guys are enjoying my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright, we're back. I don't even know what happened in the last episode. Hopefully there's a recap. Oh yeah, Carl got caught. He put drugs on his cousin, right? Who we also found out is supposedly actually 13, but he's just small for his age, and Debbie said slow for his age too. What happened with Fiona? Was it the last episode when she tried to make up with her husband, and then he was like, you know, that's nice, but like I'm going on tour and I don't think it's best that you come with us. Oh, and she also broke up with Jimmy Steve, so that was good. That was the last episode, right? And Ian finally came home. We'll have to see how he does. Oh, they showed that he was still kind of like heavily sedated, or, you know, on his meds, and he wasn't responding well to the meds. He hated the way they made him feel. I think he threw his medication down the toilet, right? Debbie tried to help him get some more. Okay, I'm kind of remembering. It's coming back. But yeah, let's get started.
What are you still doing here?
Shouldn't you beat your husband's? Oh, wait, I forgot. He left.
Oh,
you.
shut the
He
fuck
went on
up.
tour.
Let's be honest. Chucky was not exactly destined for
Right,
great things.
right.
Pack your shit and get out.
Please. We're coming. Wake up.
What? Oh god, again?
No one is coming for you.
Muzzle that kid.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god! He's fucking dangerous. You're taking those fucking meds.
We gotta get you to a fucking clinic, get some meds. Today.
Don't do it.
Shut up, Frank.
Decided to play kickball.
What if he shows remorse?
He doesn't.
Instead,
Say you're sorry. But in prison, little bunnies get raped.
Oh my
Do
god.
you know what that means?
Well, what's going on?
I can't do this. I have to go.
What? What the fuck? What is the problem?
Cancer.
Cancer?
Stage 3 pancreatic.
We'll start you on lithium.
Okay. How often does he take it?
Twice a day.
That's why you have cancer.
No. Daisy Kelso stole my date.
You never got paid back?
They're the ones that leave their doors open with all their shit in there.
What?
You can
What?
get kicked out of school walking.
My name's Bianca.
Bianca.
You ever streak before?
Hello.
Went down on my professor, though.
Would you like
I
to say
try not
anything?
to laugh. He doesn't even know what's happening.
Charles,
What?
would you like to say anything before sentencing?
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, well, it's proving their point.
My Chucky is a good boy. The only thing he's ever stolen was my heart.
This court hereby sentences you to the minimum of 120 days at the Illinois Department of Corrections Juvenile Justice Division.
What?
60. Do you regret what you've done, Carl?
I did something really dumb. I shouldn't have. I trusted a fucking retard with a man's job.
He wants to go to
Next time I
jail.
move a bunch of drugs, I'll be smarter.
Of 1 year at the Illinois Department of Corrections Juvenile
A
Justice
year?
Division.
Fuck!
Remand to the custody of the sheriff.
Don't worry. I'm gonna make Juvie my bitch.
He is messed up in the head.
We'll send letters.
I mean,
Sooner or later,
yeah.
we'll be okay.
Okay. Hell, he's gonna be running the joint.
Any chance I'll get scared straight?
No.
Can I help you?
Gonna punch her.
Daisy Kelso?
How are you?
Good. Now?
Ah! In front of the kid!
Something's wrong with me. You know. Yeah, but you're gonna get better, right? What, in 40 years? I was gonna kill that motherfucker. I always remember what you told me. You said, I got this. Ian, You got this.
He was my roommate, and he's agreed to bail you out this semester. I notified the registrar's office.
Why?
Okay?
The fuck is that?
No one's gonna mess with you again.
What the fuck?
To tell you some bad news, it turns out I'm staying in school.
Really?
The guy at the financial aid who fixed it, I'm still trying to figure out what his angle is.
There it is.
Please don't be dead.
Sean!
Can't leave.
For
Can't
Pittsburgh?
leave, can't leave the state.
Why not?
Oh my god. Well, we are back with Shameless. Fuck. Can you hear that? I really liked what they did with Frank in this episode and Bianca. Never thought we would see her character again in this in depth, and we found out that she has pancreatic cancer. I love how they constantly use Frank in that way, and how he's just this person. He's like a messed up guardian angel. Like, he helps people in the most random ways and not even intending to help them. Usually, because that whole time he was probably just using her for her money. But he ended up, I think, actually having fun and seeing her as a person. I don't think it started out that way, but... Well, he just wanted to have fun. That's what he does. That's what he said. He lives life to the fullest and, in his own way. I really hope that ending meant that he didn't take her money. He still could have. I don't know. He could have brought her home and still taken her money. I don't know. I'm hoping and guessing that he didn't. At least didn't take all of it. And he did the right thing, and he tucked her in, and, he didn't take advantage of her. He's never really been that type of person anyway. At least not, not taking advantage of people sexually. But it was just beautiful how, this young woman who spent her entire life, just being a good girl and doing what she thought she was supposed to do, and who knows if she even really wanted to be a doctor. Maybe she just did it because of her parents. I don't know. She's Presbyterian. She keeps everything bottled up inside, and she had the best 2 days. She said 2 days of her life. Was it 2 days? They spent 2 days together? No. I guess. Well, anyway, she had an amazing time. Frank had a good time. It was just beautiful to watch. I don't know what's happening with Lip. What is this gonna be? Is this gonna be a throuple situation? He's gonna be the third in that couple's relationship. They obviously have an open relationship. That's them. That'll be interesting for Lip. He's in for an adventure. But I wonder if he's gonna have to sleep with the husband too, or if the husband just likes to watch, or does he... I don't know. I don't know what they've got going on. Is it gonna be a role-playing thing? Who knows? But Lip got a hell of a lucky break in this episode in many ways. But with financial aid especially... that guy at the financial aid office, talk about a guardian angel. He spoke to his friend. Hopefully it's for real and he doesn't really want anything out of it. I was skeptical too. Like, how can you not be suspicious of that? It's like, especially the life that Lip has lived, and he basically learned that nothing is for free, and in order to get something, you have to give something, and it was just very strange for him, and it was kind of sad to see that, he didn't really believe it. That someone was just doing it out of the kindness of their heart, and a man was doing it out of the kindness of his heart. It was just beautiful to see that, especially with a dad like Frank. Why wouldn't Lip, Lip has probably never known fatherly love, or any kind of, yeah, I mean, he doesn't really have a father figure except for Kevin, right? Didn't have anyone else. Yeah, and Frank was a terrible father, so and totally takes advantage of people. Even though it was a beautiful episode for him, I mean, he wasn't a good father. And it's probably partly why Carl is the way he is, why Lip doesn't trust people, and obviously Monica had a lot to do with the way the kids turned out too. But Carl needed to go to jail. He belongs in jail. I mean, as far as the show, yeah, like, I can see why he wants to go to jail, and he'll probably thrive. But like in real life, I think he would, no matter how tough he acted, I think he would just get obliterated in jail. I mean, this little white boy. I don't care if he's he's in with the black kids. I mean, no, like. I mean, it was extremely drastic what Sammy did to Chucky, but he will probably be protected to an extent. He doesn't even know what's going on. That's what's so sad. So sad. He has no idea what's happening to him. But maybe, ignorance is bliss, and I mean, he's not going to be there as long as Carl, so that's good. I'm surprised that they gave him a sentence at all. I mean, I thought they'd give him maybe like community service or something, because, I mean, clearly he's not all there, Chucky. I mean, but, the judge has to go with what the situation was. He had heroin, like 10 bags of heroin strapped to him. I mean, so, fuck. But I thought Sammy was right in this episode, and it was Carl's fault, and I know Fiona and the rest of the family wanted to try and keep Carl out of prison, but it's where he needs to be. I was kind of hoping that he would be, scared straight too, but I don't see that happening in the show. I feel like he's never gonna change, and he's never gonna learn like any lessons. He's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. His mindset is just psychotic. I mean, oh my god, it's like at this point I can't even blame bad parenting, because they all have the same parents. The rest of the kids are not like that. Like, Carl has like no remorse. I loved when he was like, "What's that?" Like, he of course he doesn't know what that is. Jesus. He's just an awful person. He's an awful child. I wonder if this means we're not going to see him for a while, or are they going to show him in prison? They probably will. I mean, they showed Fiona in prison, so I don't know. I didn't really care for Kevin's story. I mean, I'm glad that he finally came to his senses and he's going back to V. Or wait, is he? Well, I mean, he's thinking about it. He realized that he's lucky to have her, and, he's thinking about going back to her. He was looking at pictures of his family on his phone, so, we shall see. It's sad about Dermot Mulrooney's kid, Sean's kid, and and that he can't visit him. But I mean, that makes sense. I mean, he's a felon too, right? That's why he has a PO. So no, you can't leave. You can't leave the state. I don't know why he thought that he could, but he probably wasn't thinking about that. He was just thinking, well, I have to be with my kids, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. It sucks that the mother is taking him away, but she's doing what she feels she needs to do. I'm guessing Sean and Fiona are gonna get closer together. They're probably gonna start a relationship. Especially now, because I feel like the only thing that was keeping Sean together and not going back to destructive behavior was his son, and now his son's gone, and so I feel like he's gonna need someone to lean on, and Fiona's gonna need someone to lean on because her husband's gone. I just can see it. They're gonna lean on each other. So sad to see at the beginning of the episode how Ian, because he wasn't on his meds, he had another psychotic episode, or he was being paranoid and he thought people were after him. I'm glad Fiona got to see that. I'm glad Mickey got to see it, and Mickey put his foot down. He said you gotta get help, you gotta go to the clinic. It's sad that he has to be medicated the rest of his life. I'm still hoping that he'll level out soon. His meds will level him out, and he won't just be like groggy and tired the entire time. Hopefully it'll just balance him eventually once he gets used to them. But he's gonna have to take them for the rest of his life. That's really sad. I kind of would have liked to have seen that Joaquin kid help Lip, hack into the financial aid system and change it to paid in full. That would have been kind of amazing. Obviously it's wrong, but I don't know, because I love Lip's character. I didn't want him to have to drop out of school. I mean, he's the only one in the family that has a chance at a future. But I'm wondering why they even showed the Joaquin kid and that whole storyline. I mean, nothing even came of it. Unless we're gonna see him again. Unless that's like, foreshadowing something that Lip is gonna be doing in the future. Like, is he gonna become a hacker? Is he gonna well, I mean, that's not really his thing. He wants to do robotics, but I don't know. It was just odd. Like, I thought that was going somewhere, and I thought that Joaquin kid was interesting, and maybe he's gonna be a potential friend. I don't know. Maybe it was just to help Lip realize that he really wanted to be there. I mean, he already knew that he wanted to be there, but maybe it just really hit home because, I mean, that kid just seems so ungrateful to be there, even though he's lucky to be there. But I guess he got into Stanford, but he couldn't afford it. Is that why he was basically pissed off, and he thought that school was like beneath him, and he couldn't make any friends, and oh no, he said that there was too much sun in California. Okay, I mean, I guess he's just a depressing guy. He just doesn't want to be happy. Oh no, he said he couldn't afford a computer. So yeah, so he doesn't have the money. He couldn't even go to Stanford even if he wanted to. So, but still, I mean, it's like you have this opportunity. You obviously had enough to get into this school. You're not struggling as far as like trying to find tuition like Lip. So that Joaquin kid was lucky, and he's like stealing things from his roommates and the other residents. It's like, come on, kid. So I'm guessing it was supposed to be a moment for Lip. I don't know what it was. Anyway. I also thought it was interesting how you know, when Bianca asked Frank if he believes in God, and he said he believes that there is something out there that thinks it's greater than him. I thought it was an interesting way to put it. And because you can tell he always feels like he's at war with God. And why wouldn't he feel that way? Why would he believe that there's something out there looking out for him? Because look at his life. So naturally, he would see it as a battle and something that he has to win because he's constantly struggling. He feels like he's struggling. Even though a lot of what's happened to him, at least as an adult, is his own making, he doesn't see it that way. And of course, his the way he was raised played a lot into it. But, you know, he describes himself as a survivor, and you know, he said he survived and overcame his was it his liver transplant? Is that what it was? Yeah. So he doesn't see it as he was given a chance, a second chance. He sees it as it was something that he did, which I think is interesting and shows, you know, who that character is. It gives you a lot of insight into the mind of Frank. And I always think that's interesting. But it was a fun episode. I enjoyed it. If you guys did too, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye. I can't tell you